Hi folks, Saturday morning. Yesterday was beautiful, today overcast and cold, but it is November. My pal Alan Owen sent me some brushes that he no longer wanted, and this is one of them. They're Hakes mostly, but there's a bit of a bit. Well, let's try. Let's not commit it to the deep yet. Let's give a coat of raw sienna. Just give it a nice warm background. The one I did yesterday, I did an acrylic on cartridge paper. Now I might have said £150. It wasn't. It was not pounds. It was 160 GMS, grams per square. Grams square. I don't know. But anyway, it's quite a substantial one for a note for a sketchbook. But it works very well. I varnished it. It's completely flat. No. Ruffles. Well, I don't really like that one. That one might do as a stipple brush. Yeah, it's difficult. It's very kind of Alan, but my Hakes are getting a bit battered now. Oh, I still use them. I'll find a use for Alan's brushes anyway. What have we got in this one? That's a bit dirty, that one. Now I'm going to put a bit of Payne's grey. Oh, quite look at that. Hasn't evaporated. Oh dear, that's no good, is it? That's not good for a start. I've got to clean all that. I won't waste that because that's a Payne's grey. Right, let's just get some. That's more or less what I'm looking at out of my window. So we've got clouds, but we've got raw sienna behind those clouds. So I don't know what I'm going to paint here. It's a rugby day today. 4 matches, all on prime. Oh, there's the thing. So let's get my riggers sorted out. I always lose the lovely Frank Clark rigger, but I always find it. Okay, I want to let that dry, so I'm going to give that a bit of a blow. So take your headphones off, folks. Okay, I'm a real one for texture, love texture. What's Frank? What's Owen got here? He's got this one. This is a wash brush, really. That won't do. Well, I've got that one. That's not a long Ranson, but we'll try. I'm going to do some texture. I love texture, not detail, texture. So you can paint whole pictures with just texture. Stipple. I'm not one for painting pretty cottages and so on. I like to try to create an atmosphere in the paintings if I can. So let's I'm going to texture all this and probably put a river in here. Right, let's get that. I'll give that a wet. It looks quite a good brush, this one. So we'll put in some of that lovely cadmium yellow light. It's quite a nice brush. Oh, we'll put just different sort of river bank there. Got a bit of sienna in there as well. So sienna, just different colours. Let's get that down there. Oh, there's quite a bit of water. I've got our river in. Got the banks going in there. Right, okay, well we're getting some nice texture in here. Alright, let's get some bit of texture in here. More green, a bit more green. I hope for those of you that saw what I did yesterday, the mystified, I meant the Y. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found it got a bit tricky in parts, but we pulled it through, I'm going to say. Right, let's get some over the other side now. Very, very light touch. Now I'm going to go into the background. We'll have some sort of a bluey, ooh, not that colour, that's mud. Well, I'll just wipe that off. I struggled with the light yesterday. The light was just sort of illuminating bits of my table here, or my makeshift table. And there was a pool of sunlight here. It must have gone underneath the shade, the blind, and it also seemed to alter the light in the picture. So we've got a steady light here today. I've got a big 4-foot wide window on my right, a bit dirty now, and 2 windows. But I've got one of the blinds of these wretched Velux windows. It's not a very satisfactory design. They've got little sort of clips on the side that go into a groove, but they pull out, and then eventually one of them just sort of, well, it needs an engineer or a new set of blinds. Anyway, let's go back to this little brush. Nice and clean. Swig of tea. Now, I made this tea about 20 minutes ago. I need to just sort of make that a bit more. Pull the hair out. Right, I'm going to put in some trees now, so let's have a bit of, we want some bit of panes, bit of the yellow, bit of the blue. Alright, let's see if that might be a bit too dark. Okay, I can go along there with some of that dry. I'm going to dry it, but just want to clean the brushes. Lovely little brushes. This one. I want to get some of that green in here. A bit of ultramarine. Right, so we've got the reflection showing. I might put a taller tree in here because it's a bit barren with that. I think I've probably overdone the texture, but I was demonstrating it really. Right, I'll give that a quick dry. any of you using, if you do this, if you make videos, the new Windows Movie Maker editor, the Windows Video Editor. My SD cards, I'm using 32 gigs, they split the video at 30 minutes and carry on, but you have to edit it. And as often as not, it goes so far, it does the 30-minute one and then freezes. And it's a wretched nuisance, you waste so much time. So I'm going back to the old Windows Movie Maker. That's pretty reliable once you've got to know it. A bit disappointed with that. Okay, let's get some paint spray. So I get a bit of a got to be careful there because I've I like doing the trees with all the branches and the trunks with the hake. I think that's very true. Oh, yes, we are. Right, okay, we'll balance it over here. Right, let's get the rigger in there. Right, okay, we'll let that go. Right, okay, let's see what we can make of that. I'm just going to lose the base of those with this lovely little hake. Right, well, a little bit of darky stuff. Thanks, Glenn, doesn't stop. Right, okay. Just a quick dry. Headphones off. Mute your sound. Go. Right. Let's see what we can do with this stipple brush. Wet it. Well, a bit more than that. We've got a bit of sienna. Not sienna, but burnt sienna. With the warm autumn leaves here. Good stipple. We go for the yellow. Because not all the leaves are going brown, but I'll say yellow. Or yellowy sienna. It's absolutely gorgeous, this yellow. It's cadmium yellow light. It's an artist quality, so it's a bit pricey. And I spend a lot of money on materials, so if you'd like to help out, you can have a month or two on Patreon. They're very inexpensive. Oops. Bit of a mess there. This might be painting too many this week. I've done quite a few. I am enjoying the acrylics though, and if you're not used to acrylic, have a go. They are wonderful to use because they dry very quickly and you can go over them very quickly. I'm going to put in some more twigs. Pointillism. Get some nice light back in there with that lovely yellow. It's not a new way of painting, but just my way of painting. Just trying to lighten it a bit. Right, okay. Oh, it's quite pretty. There are a few darker ones in there, just where they're going a bit yellow or a bit brown. Right, sort of an autumn scene. I'll put the birds in because they're easy. Wrong brush. I'm using Frank Clark's brush. It's a lovely rigger. You know, a lot of us thought Frank was no longer with us, but he is. He sent me a message on Facebook to say that he was alive and kicking. And the rumours, and he has been ill, but he's okay now. So lovely to hear from him. Very, very entertaining painter. Great fun. A bit turgid around there. Right. Sky's got beautiful. It's very, very, very similar to what I've got outside my windows. Overdid that. So let's just branch going across here. Well, I can just about see the water. Let's get that hake. Squeeze out the water. And just go across there, and maybe we can do a little bit there. Right, okay, I'll sign it. It's just about worth the signature, isn't it? I'll put it in the mount and we'll have a look at it. God, I've got so many brushes around here. I think Alan was having a clear out. Right, a bit of tape. That can go there. Take these off. Now this isn't one of the best, but it's a painting. And that is the aim of the exercise. Well, there we are, a nice little, fairly pretty sort of meadow. Well, that doesn't go across there, does it? Let's sort that out. Or a bit more dark in there. Got a bit of that Payne's grey. Right, that's a bit better. Well, I hope you like it. It's a bit sloppy, I have to say, but it's as I say, it's a painting, and everyone just brings you that much closer to where you really want to be, if you know where you want to be. No, I won't do any more to it. We'll let that go. Thanks for watching, folks. Enjoy it. What's the time? I haven't drunk my tea. I haven't. I'll see you tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow. Monday, I hope. Well, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. I'll just bring this camera around a bit, and then we can see the whole thing. Well, there we are. Not too bad. The trees are a bit of a mess, but it's. I got carried away with the new brush, so let's put it down to the brush. Yeah, a bit of an impression, a sketch. Bye bye.